If you're a credit repair business owner, watch this if you want more time or money. That's going to be all of y'all. So basically, watch the entire video just to validate myself real quick. I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to make any amount of money, but I've worked with people that have made as little as 10K a month to even over 100K a month. If you go look at my mentorship success stories playlist, go on my channel, you can go look over there. All this stuff is public information. Go ahead and do all that. So with that being said, a lot of credit repair business owners, they overcomplicate like all this stuff. So just to keep it frank, I help credit repair business owners build a profitable, hands-off business that no longer depends on them. So they can scale, earn more, and work less, right? We didn't get into this business to be working all day. We didn't get into this business to be stressed. We didn't get into this business to not change lives. So that's what it's about. So in my years of being in this game since 2021, it really comes down to these five pillars and maximizing them as much as possible. And in my experience with helping a lot of credit repair business owners fix their business or just help them add an extra money, buy back more of their time, it's been little tweaks here and there in these five different pillars. So I want to start with the offer at the top. So offer is number one, right? What type of offer are you offering? Are you just offering credit repair? Are you offering business funding on top of it? If you've watched my videos, you're familiar with my videos, you know that I'm big on talking about business funding because business funding dramatically changed the income within my business and just the stress levels within my business. Because when you're just dealing with these credit repair people, especially the ones that are cheap, it can mess up your mindset a little bit, right? So making sure you have a crystal clear offer and knowing who you're talking to is very, very important. Do you understand that? Do you have a client avatar, right? So this is what you need to do when it comes to your offer. Maybe your offer isn't fully clear right now. Maybe it's not crystal clear. Maybe you're just offering credit repair, but you're selling to poor people. You know, I always say don't do business with poor people. We know that credit repair is one of those things where it's like it's dangerous in a sense because a lot of times it comes with people with bad financial habits. But when we position our offer in a way where we're consciously intentional not to deal with the poor people, we're going to be better off. So, number one, if you're watching this, make sure your offer is on point, right? Make sure your offer is on point. This is why, like all these pillars, is why people pay me to work with me to help them with their credit repair business, you know? So, making sure your offer is as sexy as possible, offering business funding on top of it, and making sure that you have that LTV. I posted on my story today about I posted a receipt of one of the deals that we closed for credit repair, which was a $3,000 contract, right? So that's obviously four figures, but I was basically explaining the importance of lifetime value of customer and the lifetime value of this $3,000 customer is going to go up to five figures because we're offering business funding as well, right? So this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying make sure your offer is, just like good. And one element of a really good offer is risk reversal. So if you're just starting, a risk reversal is just offering like a guarantee, you know? So obviously we can't guarantee results, but a guarantee, when it comes to business funding, is they don't pay if you don't get them results, right? Because it's a success fee type of situation. So that's my word on your offer. Just make sure that you have a crystal clear offer. And one thing I would say, I literally dropped a free video, and I gave y'all like a sneak peek from my program. It was going over like offer optimization. So you can go find it on my channel somewhere. I forgot the title of it. We got so many damn videos, but it's on there, right? So all of these pillars, by the way, before we continue, every single pillar on here, I got videos or I got lead magnets with free information, giving y'all more sauce on how to actually deal with it, right? So then we go to marketing, right? So once we have a crystal clear offer, okay, cool, that's dope, right? We got to make sure that our marketing is on point because if we have our offer but nobody knows us, how are we gonna how are we gonna get business, right? Because business is about getting sales. So marketing now is everything that y'all see me do here on YouTube, right? How does someone go from a new engager that sees your business to somebody that's a follower, subscriber, to somebody that's getting warmed up, to somebody that is now purchasing what you're doing, right? So if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen the whole God made marketing system, the funnel. I'm not going to break it down here, but go look at some of the other videos, the God made marketing system. And it's basically going from new engager to someone that purchased your service, if that's business funding, if that's credit repair, whatever the case may be. So you got to understand as a marketer, how can I have this crystal clear messaging, right? And that's followed by your offer. So when it comes to the marketing, one of the biggest things that you have to respect is the 7 hour rule. And the 7 hour rule means that people typically got to spend at least 7 hours with you before they can make a buying decision, before we get into the sales aspect, right? So when it comes to the marketing, one major thing that I've seen with credit repair people, again, their marketing is messed up because their offer was messed up, right? So their offer is just like, okay, I offer credit repair. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, I offer credit repair. So all these $200, $1 cheap people are gonna come to you, right? But if you position your offer as like, okay, I offer this credit repair service for these specific business owners to help them get access to this capital, now you're speaking to a more sophisticated type of person. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta think about that when it comes to your marketing. Your marketing is also how you articulate yourself in your content, right? So there's a concept of people that know marketing, people know the concept of throwing rocks at the enemy, right? So y'all see in my content when I say like, oh, we don't do business with poor people, things like that. That's a way of me throwing rocks at the audience in a sense, at the opposition, people that I'm not doing business with. So marketing, we can talk all day about that. But one thing I would say is just go look at the God-made marketing system that I've broken down. And God-made marketing is really how we secure these high-paying credit repair people and just high quality people in general. And one thing I'll do too, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, the free guide that I have for how to secure high-paying leads, how we've been able to do it, and how I teach, my students to do it as well. So it's also, if we go to marketing, if we talk about the marketing and just the positioning of the offer, if you go back to my video and my case studies, you'll see how I helped my student Jason literally double charging what he was charging and closing at higher deals. That goes into sales as well, but your offer and your marketing is very, very important. So when I say like you got to respect the 7 hour rule, you got to think about as a marketer, where are different touch points I could be at, right? So obviously this is a long form YouTube. Let's say you watch an hour of my YouTube. If you're a consumer that's going to do business with me or a business owner, you watch an hour of my YouTube, then all of a sudden you're being nurtured on my email list, right? So obviously I'm leaving links in the description or in the comments for y'all to get some free shit. What am I asking you in order to get that free shit? Your fucking email, right? So I get your email and now I'm nurturing you. You're spending more time with me. That's building up the 7 hour rule. So when it comes to marketing, you just gotta not be an idiot. Like logically think, okay, cool. I'm putting out these long form YouTube videos. People are getting nurtured over there. Where else can I be? Okay, cool. I'm going on my IG. I'm posting stories. I'm adding value. Get people off the damn platform. Email, right? Build up your email list and constantly nurture over there as well. So that marketing is what helps with the 7 hour rule when you're doing all that. And make sure you're doing a long form YouTube, So everything you're doing helps build up everything, right? And so after we go through the offer, after we go through the marketing, it's going to lead into the sales, right? So sales is basically, I don't know if I want to talk about operations before sales. Let's talk about operations. So operations, this is how this is really where the whole big ROI is in terms of your time. So one of the biggest issues I see with credit repair business owners is in the operations. And this is why I'm going to leave a free guide to help your operations in the description down below. So you can grab that guide. It'll ask you some questions just to see where you're at in your business. And it's like eye-opening in terms of things you need to fix in your business. So operations is literally the SOPs. A lot of people don't have SOPs for how they're doing their business, which is why these credit repair business owners come to me and I'm able to help them structure their whole business, right? SOPs for the automation, SOPs for the delivery, SOPs for the sales team, the marketing team, right? SOPs for everything. So this is where operations comes into play. Because you got to think, you didn't build this business to be a slave to this business. You didn't build this business to be an additional 9 to 5 if you work a 9 to 5. So operations is very, very important. That can make or destroy your business. That can make or destroy your happiness, right? I had to essentially fire myself from different parts of my business. When I first started my business, I'm doing everything, right? I'm taking the sales calls. I'm doing the disputes and everything, but that's not a way to scale a sustainable business. Operations is very, very important, specifically from what I've seen for people that are at like the 10 to 20K a month mark, right? If you're under there, um, it's not as important, but it really keeps people stuck at that 10 to 20K a month mark if you don't really fix your operations. So you want to make sure that your operations is fixed. Again, I'm gonna leave a free guide below that's gonna help you with your operations. It's gonna ask you some essential questions that you need to know, right? Because you got to think, and one thing that I had to realize is that a lot of people that claim to be credit repair business owners, this is like the first official business that they're claiming that they ran. Maybe they've had other failed stuff, but you got to think about it too. If you watch my videos and you're just looking at me as like, okay, this consumer law or funding person, then everything I'm saying is going over your head. I'm teaching y'all business. This is universal business teachings, marketing, the sales, the operations, right? The delivery, the dispute department, stuff like that. Having different departments, having the SOPs in place, having the automations. So all this stuff is tied to your operations. Your operations is basically like your systems. What type of systems do you have in place to be able to deliver excellent service, right? So that's what you want to focus on when it comes to operations. So then we go into sales. Sales is very, very important because a lot of people they don't treat credit repair where they should focus on sales as a skill. I've spoke about it many times. I literally paid a mentor to teach me sales, $10,000 to teach me sales, right? So I need y'all to understand the importance of sales. It's not just for credit repair. It's not just for funding. It's a universal skill that you need to know, right? So when you have your operations in place, you understand, okay, I've already established the SOPs for how I need to do sales within my business. Now let me bring in a closer. Now let me bring in an appointment setter. So your sales department is going to include your appointment setter that's DMing people on your behalf, nurturing people, sending people your long form YouTube, right? So that they get nurtured based off of the marketing, right? So you see how all these stuff go into place, making sure you have a crystal clear offer. You see how all this stuff goes into place. So after your sales is handled, I'm I'll leave a sales guide as well. Maybe I'll give y'all like a $7 guide to purchase because you're not gonna get everything for damn free. So I'm gonna leave a sales thing below, maybe like a sales training or something, sales script, sales structure that y'all can get for your sales because if you can increase your sales, then that's the highest ROI, right? If you have a 50% closing rate, and let's say no, no, let's say you have a 10% closing rate, you can bring it up to 50%. You don't got to do nothing different to make more money in the business because you're just increasing your closing rate. Same thing with show up rate, things like that, right? Go watch a video I talked about where I was talking about how we increase our closing rate. So that goes back into all these pillars I'm talking about again. If you want to run a successful credit repair business, you have to operate like an actual CEO. And this is why people work with me. This is what I help people, I guess, essentially realize because some of y'all that are credit repair business owners, maybe you're going about your business, you're thinking that you don't need help, you're thinking you don't need a mentor, but that is not the case, right? And then delivery. So delivery is a fulfillment of your service, making sure that again you have your operations in place to be able to deliver the service. Delivering the service meaning the actual disputing, getting the results, being good at what you do. A lot of credit repair business owners too that come to me for the delivery of the service because consumer laws and knowing how to go about things is not the easiest thing. But again, it goes to an additional thing with delivery is having those bank relationship managers when it comes to the business funding. So it's just fulfillment of the service. And I say that to say it's not the easiest thing to manage, a credit repair business, but it's simple, right? And it's these five pillars. A sixth one that I would add is community. And when I say that, I mean being around like-minded individuals. That's why community is a big part of, working with me because I think that it's one of those things where when you get in an environment where people invest in similar amounts, you're just gonna get higher quality people. You feel me? So yeah. So if you want to scale your credit repair business, you want to grow your credit repair business, you want to save more time, you want to make more money, because everything is about time and money. Time and money. You could save more time, you could buy back your time, like Dan Martell says, or you can make more money, earn more money, right? Ultimately, you want to work less and enjoy the freedom that you deserve. So again, my name is Michael Benjamin. I help credit repair business owners build a profitable, hands-off business that doesn't depend on them anymore, so that they can scale, earn more, and work less, so you can focus more on the higher ROI activities. I'll have free resources below. Those of y'all that are big dogs, you ready to apply for the program? Go ahead and apply for the program, and I look forward to working with you and helping you change the trajectory of your family's life, generational wealth, and all that. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed one.